Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man. Giving you the truth. This is part of the Isaiah 4-in-1 series. I'm trying to get some light in here. Y'all know how I get in the winter. And it seems like as the years go by, it's getting darker and darker out here. Probably because of the people. They ain't got no light on them. Like they just in the dark, thinking something sweet with the Most High and thinking they could just do whatever they want every day, and then they die, and that's either the end or everybody go to heaven. Nope. So Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes on, let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. Now a lot of them still bucking up. They still won't admit that they disgraced. Disgrace is losing favor. So, getting away from this car. I don't know why he's looking all up in here. But on this one, I want to talk about this falling in love thing. Falling in love thing. I want you to know that that's completely mythical. It's completely mythical. It's not biblical. Wait, hold on. What happened? What happened here? Did my phone go dead? Phone went down. But anyway, let's see. I won't be before you long. This gonna be easy work, quick work. This falling in love thing, it benefits women and it's completely mythical. Those are it's really brainwashing. You've been brainwashed by the movies. Stuff like that, like even going back to the 80s, the white 80s movie, black 80s movie. It was always like a love story. Somebody started going together at the end. All of that stuff brainwashed us. The books, Gone with the Wind, the movies, The Notebook, the Titanic. It's all a calculated program to fund the corporation called the United States of America. And you fund that corporation by fueling holidays. You got Easter, you got Halloween, you got when you got families, you more apt to spend, to spend money on costumes, on candy for Christmas parties, so on and so forth. That kind of stuff was normal and still is normal with today's kids. But the falling in love thing, think about it. Look at it this way. I'm gonna do another one on this. I'm gonna go more in depth with the notes tomorrow. The same way you think you fall in love, when you see who that person really is, you fall out of love. Therefore, it doesn't exist. Relationships are business. Relationships are constructed. They have to be built up. It's not something where you've been with this person a year, 2 years, you still ain't saw their flaws. These women, by the 3rd year you're gonna start to see who they are, but you still ain't gonna see it all. By the 4th year you're gonna see a little more, and I would say by the 5th year with most women, they'll start to show you the annoying sides. 90-some% of them. You're going to start to see more. You're going to have to start having more arguments. You're going to start getting less sex. You're going to start having to do more of the things that she's supposed to be doing. You're going to find yourself washing the dishes more, washing clothes more. And each year with a lot of them, you go to the gym, you must be looking at them women. They don't go to the gym. Or if they do, they really is looking at the dudes. And probably getting touched on by personal trainers. So, it's like, it's roulette, man. It's roulette. And the way you should go about relationships, again, is from a business standpoint. Be willing at any time to end it. And be who you supposed to be. When they stop being who they supposed to be, you stop being who you supposed to be. You don't give them nothing that they not giving. That's not biblical. That's not biblical. That's from you. Y'all do know that the devil is XX, right? I mean, do y'all be watching my videos? I talk to y'all about this all the time. So if you want to know where some of this stuff is coming from, think real hard now. Think real hard. So stop talking about love. You're going to find out the hard way, and a lot of people can't handle it when they do. So why don't you just face your reality right now that love is a myth? You can have love for people, but being in love with them is mythical. And you're going to find out sooner or later. It's better sooner than later. Better sooner than later. So that's why I say Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass, because these guys are reading the Bible. They hearing about polygyny. They know now, a lot of them know from the manosphere that you don't have to be in a monogamous relationship. And so therefore people is changing their approach. You got guys that saying they ain't worth it at all. I'll just pay when I want what I want. Guys is trying to get in relationships to get some. That's a bad move. Or you in love with her because her private was making sounds and got real moist. That's a bad move too. Or she was making sounds telling you how wonderful you are. That same person that'll tell you how good you are will deny you 7 years from now. I'm just tired. We do that. How many times you got? Ain't you used to me by now? All this other stuff. All this other stuff. So get out of that love thing, man. You a man. You don't need love. You need respect. You need respect. See, some of y'all been around too many women. You were supposed to be around men. But some of y'all fathers skipped out for whatever reason. Some stuff, they just wasn't man enough. Some stuff, they got ran off by the annoying behaviors of your mamas. But clearly, you ain't been around men like that. If you a guy, let's say I want to talk to you young dudes with this first. And you think that this, you supposed to be falling in love and you looking for love. Look what world you live in. Do you watch the news? Do you watch YouTube? This isn't that kind of world, man. So you're going to have to buck up, and you should be looking for that one that's going to help you and respect you, and then get you another. You should never have just one. Because usually what happens is when you got just one, down the line, that stuff going to be a little more severe. You got to let her know, I practice polygyny. I'm never going to treat no woman better than you, but I'm not going to have just one. And she be like, well, I got to be the only one. You make sure she understand this, that you ain't going to never be the only one. So you might as well face it. With most guys, you're not going to be the only one. And if you are, all you're going to do is try to bully him and punk him out. You're going to be mistreating him and probably cheat on him. All up in dude's face, at church, at work. So why should you be the only one? Then you do something with him and you thinking about somebody else. Or you thinking, I wish he would just hurry up. So basically he getting low quality, and that's all he get from a lot of y'all. Come on now. Come on now. So get off that love thing, man. Get off the love thing. Now, I don't believe in mistreating women. I believe in chivalry. It's perfectly fine. We stronger than them. We should be, at least. You know, perfectly fine to hold doors open for them. It's all right that if they acting right and they being loyal to you, to take them out, to buy them gifts. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. But what I do see something wrong with is that falling in love thing. You putting yourself at a disadvantage. Now, over time, the consistency of her behavior, your love will grow. But if she behaves bad, and you talking about you in love with her, you must not love yourself. How can you be in love with somebody that don't treat you right? How could you be in love with somebody that's withholding things that they are supposed to be doing? You're not. Stop lying. You don't be in love with people like that. You want to divorce and dump people like that. So, again, it's business. How do you think arranged marriages are more successful than people who choose their mates? That's why, because they take the relationship for what it is. They grow on each other. They grow on each other. They grow on each other sexually. They grow on each other this way, that way. Now, I'm sure they still have their own problems as well. But I guarantee you it's not as bad. Because they come into it knowing that it's a business and not looking for love. That's that American stuff, man. Oh, I'm in love. I love you. You got to say you love somebody every time you get off the phone with them. And you don't even know who they getting on the phone with. I remember I used to lie to plenty of them. I used to lie to plenty of women. You know, there's always that one or that two that you really felt that way, or even three. Men are different from women. Women, when you fall in love, it's best that you get with the dude that you first loved. Because you're going to be trying to get the other dudes to act like him. And if they insightful, they're going to be like, man, she just trying to get me to be somebody else. So, men is different though. A man can have that type of love for 2, 3. Come on now. See, why do women try to make it like we the same as them? You could bang 5 women right now, and you'll just be the same, in the same frame of mind. Whereas, if a woman banged 5 dudes, she gonna be all distraught. All distraught. You ever see, like, interviews with former porn stars, how the guys be, like, normal, like, they don't be, like, all messed up like that? But the women be, it was more, I was watching a video on YouTube talking about all of the POR fill in the blank stars that was committing suicide and stuff. And I would say like at least 90% of them was women. It was weird. It's not the same for them. Like, and that's why I say everything is body count. They get fingers on them, tongue kiss, somebody squeeze their butt, slap their butt, dry hump. All that stuff is body count. So if they was doing all of that, they gonna have the same mindset as a woman who was getting rammed. And they'll do the same move that a woman that was getting rammed would do. They'll get tired of a person. They'll be unable to pair bond. You know, it's the same thing, man. I'm telling you. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that, the falling in love thing. We're going to come back at this conversation tomorrow with the notes. We're going to break this thing down all the way. So stay tuned. This is the Truth Man channel. This is No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.